again this year to speak. I am 12 years old and a 6th grader at Narrowsview Intermediate School in University Place. I am also a 9-year cancer survivor.
Woohoo! All right,
In a crowd this size, I know I can't be the only cancer survivor in the room. Can I please have all the cancer survivors stand up?
Woo!
As all the survivors know, we cannot do it alone. I have a very special caregiver with me today, my dad. Can I please have all the caregivers join us in standing? You are our support. Please join me in honoring our caregivers. Now, I would like to have those of you who stand whose lives have been touched by a loved one or someone you know by cancer. Wow, look at how many people have been touched by cancer. Thank you. You may be seated. I have participated in raising money for the American Cancer Society since I was 3 years old. My grandma started a Relay for Life team 21 years ago, not knowing what our family would experience. At that time, Burkitt's lymphoma had a less than a 5% chance of survival rate. By the time I was diagnosed in 2002, it had risen to a 75% chance of survival. I am one of the lucky ones. I survived. It's my chance to pay it forward. Like those before me, including my grandma and her relay team, I now get the opportunity to help raise money to fight cancer. I participate in about 12 fundraising events each year. This is one of my favorites because I get to raise something for that I so love, Camp Good Times. Because of the money you raise, I and children like me are able to go to Camp Good Times for free each year on Vashon Island. This is a week-long camp for cancer patients, survivors, and siblings. We are able to meet new friends that have gone through or are going through the same life experience. Many children would not be able to attend the camp because of the cost of it, or their illness or medical needs. But this camp is staffed with doctors and nurses at all times so that everyone can be cared for regardless of their stage of sickness or treatment. Camp Good Times is able to make accommodations for special needs and provide many activities for kids that would not normally be able to participate. We are all able to attend and enjoy this camp, a week of being able to experience being a normal kid. We are able to go on an RVC cruise, fish, ride bikes, kayak, dance, laugh, sing, and play. It sounds simple, and it is, just normal kid activities. It is pure fun from the moment we arrive at camp until the moment we leave 7 days later, exhausted and happy. The staff and volunteers coordinates activities, skits, dances, and crafts. Most importantly, we are surrounded by kids that have endured the same pain, family separation, and sometimes physical change. We are with our peers, and we are not different. Camp Good Times also welcomes siblings of those who have had or currently have cancer. We are able to bond with our siblings again in a joyful and carefree setting away from hospitals and treatments. The kids who attend Camp Good Times become a family. We love one another and take care of one another, and we stay in touch throughout the year. You see, when kids with cancer, like me, are in a hospital, it's an adult world with medicines, treatments, doctors, nurses, chemo, radiation. And a lot of the time, we are not able to leave the hospital or able to be around other people for fear of getting sick easily. But for this 1 week of camp, we are free to be kids. I mentioned a minute ago that we are a family, the Camp Good Times family. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about a girl that joined our family this year. She lives in Alaska, and she came down for a surgery to treat her cancer at Children's Hospital in November. Somehow, through one of the wonderful volunteers, word spread to the Camp Good Times organization. It just happened to be the night of a holiday RSC cruise around Lake Washington, an event sponsored by Camp Good Times, where we dance and look at Christmas lights around the lake, and we do crafts, and everyone takes home a gift. Like I said, word spread, and this girl and her parents were invited to join us. The girl with cancer, scheduled for surgery the very next day, was invited and welcomed. She was introduced to the whole group on board, and a group of other girls, Camp Good Times campers, came up and to introduce themselves. They spent the evening dancing and singing and giggling and partying. She was smiling the entire time. It was a few hours free of worry and concern. It was a few hours of fun and relaxation and normal kid stuff. Before she had to return to the hospital for more treatment and surgery. This is what Camp Good Times is all about. This is what your money does. Camp Good Times is important. It is a one-week escape from cancer. For some, it might be the only escape. Sadly, for a few, it will be the last week of sheer joy. It is so important. The money you raise does make a difference. Before I switch it over to my dad, I would like to thank each one of you for coming and supporting such a deserving cause.